From one little boy's special wish, great things have come.
Hi, my name is Sebastian Gates and my little doggy rescue!
Sebastian's Action Trust is creating a unique facility that will offer respite holidays to very sick children and their families, where they can spend precious time together. We give practical support in many different forms to children battling with life-limiting illnesses. We provide meaningful assistance at critical times to families exhausted by the stresses of hospital life and their child's grueling treatment. We are a charity that cares about making life a little easier for these children and young people. With your help, we can continue to give support where and when it is needed. Our registered charity began 6 years ago with a 9-year-old boy called Sebastian Gates. Sebastian battled with cancer for 2.5 years, and his last great wish, expressed just 12 days before he died, was to create a holiday home that could be used by very sick children, giving them respite breaks and precious time with their families.
During the course of Sebastian's illness, we had to cancel holiday plans on 11 occasions, often at last minute notice, literally the night before we were due to go away for holidays. Sometimes we'd get calls, or he would develop an infection or have to go back for further treatment. So that obviously was devastating, not just for him but for his sister and for us as a family, because we crave the opportunity to be normal, whatever that means.
A sentiment echoed by so many.
When you've got a very, very sick child, or in our case 2 very sick children, having a normal holiday is virtually impossible. And therefore, to provide a holiday home or a place that sick children can go and have everything on hand that they need to look after them is absolutely essential, really. You have such problems with all the medication, with trying to plan ahead to actually book a holiday or have a break in between often rigorous treatment regimes.
My daughter Laura had just been newly diagnosed and Sebastian was coming in for further treatment, and I met Jane and Sebastian on the ward. I think these children, they're so poorly and they are treated so differently from the day they're diagnosed. They need to feel safe in a safe environment. They need to feel normal. So to go to a holiday home where they can be normal for a weekend, for a week, but in a very safe environment is so important to get away from the hospital and the treatment.
The opportunity for families to spend some quality time together, bearing in mind it could be the last holiday that they do all take together, where everybody can feel a part of what's going on and not isolated by what's happening around them.
It's been a long journey. Sebastian's dream is taking shape.
This is wonderful. I think it will benefit so many families. And one of the things the families have taught me over the years is that time is about depth rather than length. And it's about living life to the full, however long life may be. And sometimes tragically, of course, it's short. But to live it deep is important. And I think this house is going to be such an opportunity for families to live deep for whatever time they may have.
11-year-old Charlie Crick is one of the children who hopes to eventually spend time at the new house.
I think it's really going to help children like me, because sometimes you need to go somewhere and this is going to be a great place to go to have fun and to just forget about what's wrong with you, because then you can make friends and just ignore what's wrong with you.
Our holiday house is unique because it will be purpose-built with these families in mind. It will give them free accommodation, with each family able to stay in their own 4-bedroom apartment with full use of the leisure facilities on site. It will be opened 365 days a year and will be used exclusively by families of sick children. A child's serious illness has a huge impact on all family members, and our aim is to support the whole family through these holiday opportunities.
It's a big site, and the idea is that families can come down here for a long weekend or for a week to have a break, to escape from the rigours of treatment, from hospitals, from not knowing what the future holds, and just have some special time with the people that they love the most, their immediate family and very close friends.
We are not a hospice, and we don't want to be a hospice. We are instead looking to provide support to families from the point their child is diagnosed to whatever the eventual outcome, and give them holidays which are often very difficult to arrange in those circumstances. Over the last 6 years, we have raised the funds and received planning permission to make this home a reality. A site was gifted to us by Hampshire landowner Patrick Sweeney, and we hope the new building will open to families in the summer of 2011.
I had cancer myself, and I realised how lucky I was, and one has to give something back, you know, and these poor children. It's a shame really that it's taken so long to do, but as you know, bureaucracy and planning being what it is, you know, a lot of these poor children aren't going to get the benefit they should have done.
What do you think Sebastian would think about all the hard work that you've done to bring his last wish to life?
He'd be thrilled, incredibly proud, probably quite embarrassed as well that so many people know his name and are talking about him, but I think he'd just be so excited about getting something done and helping other children who were in a similar situation to himself.
We estimate that once the house is built, we will need to raise £150,000 a year to maintain the house and fund our ongoing programme of practical support to families.
What are you most looking forward to doing this year? Going on holiday.
We need your support.